So yeah, just finally, stay positive, stay focused, stay happy, stay determined, stay well, make the most of what you got. A head full of juicy, dark, luscious, incredible, wavy, smooth, silky hair like I've got. I'm making the most of it, and it feels incredibly empowering, and it feels so good. To make the most of what I've got, to make the most that I can grow out such amazing hair, luscious dark hair like this, like a vegan ice cream swishing around. It feels incredible. Make the most of it. Make the most of what you've got, and don't follow what other people are saying. Don't follow what the trendiness for men's fashion nowadays, because men's fashion is all over the place. It's not in a good place at the moment. With men's fashion, it's not in a good position. That's why I've been struggling to get my haircut for the last year. I haven't had my haircut for a year. I've been cutting it myself a little bit because I don't want a short haircut. I'm done, at least for the meantime, with having a reasonably short haircut. I want it reasonably long or reasonably mid-length. So scissor cut will be the next time I get a haircut. I won't be getting a short haircut to potentially next summer now. For about a year, I'm just not going to do it. Anything going to happen. But make the most of it. Make the most of what you can grow out. Like I said, a lot of guys nowadays, a lot of guys my age, whether they're leaving school, whether they're late teens only, so I'm 27, head full of hair. Most guys just aren't getting the memo. Of what looks natural. What's, hair's on your head to protect your brain. Hair's on your head for a biological reason. It was never meant to be scalped. It was never meant to that. That's the sort of hairstyle that works if you're unfortunately losing your hair. But I'm not. I couldn't be further from losing my hair. I've got a head full of hair. Male pattern baldness hasn't come anywhere near me. It hasn't come anywhere near me. And so I find it offensive for this to be advertised, and I find the correlation of me to be having that sort of haircut, I don't see the logic in it, because I've got a mane full of juicy, luscious, incredible, rich hair. Why would I have the male pattern baldness haircut when I've got this potential, and I have this, and I've got a head full of hair, and male pattern baldness hasn't come anywhere near me? So make the most of it. Make the most of what you got. Make the most of how you feel good, feel important, feel special. That's the key thing. Empower yourself to do better. Empower yourself to feel good. Empower yourself that, doing things because other society is telling you to do them isn't always correct. It isn't always the right thing to do. And go out and feel different, whatever way that makes you feel. Because I think, like I said, mental health is a bit of an issue, whether it's comparing yourself to people on social media, or you're comparing yourself to people in the news, or comparing yourself to people on TV or whatever. You've got to learn to stay grounded. You've got to learn to focus on only yourself. Because when you wake up in the morning, you're only going to be focusing on yourself, aren't you? Wake up in the morning, don't focus on other people, because no one else cares as much about you as you do. So if you're feeling down when you get up, no one else cares at the end of the day. And it's a harsh reality, but no one else is too bothered. Really, it's about what you want. Really, it's about what you want to achieve and accomplish, and what you want. It's not so much about who cares, because a lot of people don't. Unfortunately, it's just a harsh reality. Most people aren't so inclined to care, and perhaps shouldn't. Shouldn't have that same thing. Why would they? Why would you make people care that don't? That's the thing. So yeah, be happy with yourself. Be positive. Strive forward. Be content. And above all, make the most of it. Yeah, above all, make the most of it. Be happy. Sometimes there's not much more you can ask for. And if you're not following what you believe in, and you're just following trends like the half bowl at the size haircut, and the male pattern baldness haircut, and thinking that's the way forward, when really that's designed for people who are losing their hair, not for guys who have head full of hair, or potentially head full of hair, or decent hairlines. Not designed for that. I've only just awoken to it. That's the hairstyle if you're losing your hair. Again, it's a perfect example. Stay in your own lane. Don't follow trends in society, because men's fashion is all over the place at the moment. It's not in a good place. It's an embarrassing place. It's probably in its worst place, men's fashion at the moment. Having this comedy sketch haircut, it's probably one of its worst places. And even when I went to concerts, Wireless Festival, not too long ago, virtually every guy that had the half bowl at the size haircut, I was right behind a few guys who had the half bowl at the size haircut, and it's so unbelievable. They're getting the hairstyle that you have when you're losing your hair. That's the hairstyle you have when you're losing your hair. And I was there with a head full of hair. Unbelievable. Like I said, stay in your own lane, stay positive, stay true to yourself, and you can't go far wrong. You can't go far wrong. Because if you don't realise this now, you're going to get to 35, 40, 50, you lose your hair and think, I never had a head full of hair. So why have the head full of hair now? Have the head full of hair when you're young. I'll have it for a bit. Just grow it out. Guys seem to be scared to even grow their hair out nowadays, which is quite unfathomable. Just grow it out. I love having long hair. This is like mid-length swishy hair. I love it. So yeah, make the most of it. Be happy. Because time goes by so quickly. And before you know it, you look at your hairline, it will go back. You look at your hair be thinning. You look at your hair, it will go grey. And then you're thinking, I can't really have the head full of hair now. So make the most of it when you can have it. I'm 27 and a half. You can see I'm making the most of what I can grow out. Thankfully, heaven forbid I'll never lose my hair. Heaven forbid I'll never go grey. Until maybe I'm 60, 70, and I won't really mind then. But yeah, make the most of it. Make the most of it and strive forward. Because you are your own person. Don't follow what society tells you about hairstyles or anything else. Just be yourself.